Hey everyone, Ben here from Fraser Valley Imports. Today we're looking at one of the most epic vehicles you could possibly imagine. That's right, a Mercedes G500. The all-powerful, ever-loved G-Wagon. This boxy four-wheel drive Mercedes that costs way too much is loved by children, gangsters, old people alike. This particular one is a shiny silver, lots of extra chrome add-ons, this fancy roll bar, or push bar here, sorry. Chrome trim here, signal markers in the mirrors, V8, some extra fancy chrome around the lights in the back. It's got an AMG badge, but it's not an AMG. It's got G55 badge, it's not the G55 AMG. This is only the 5-liter V8. I don't know, I've always loved these for some reason, and so I finally had an opportunity to pick one up and to fulfill one of my cars on the bucket list. Will I regret having this? Well, I definitely do with the price of gas. But do I like the feeling I get while I'm inside of it? Yes, I do. Let's take this bad boy for a spin. Alright, well here we are in our 2001 Mercedes G500, the G-Wagon. First thing you notice, put my seatbelt on, because I know you like guys like that. So I know everyone's like, oh man, Ben, don't you hate Mercedes? Yeah, I do actually. And I've always, I don't know, European cars just, something about them. They're so expensive. That's really what it boils down to. I'm just cheap, and a European car is never cheap. Case in point, I'm now in literally one of the most expensive 15-year-old European cars you can possibly buy. Alright? I mean, these things, if you can get one for under 30 grand, I applaud you. Because they're hard to find. Cheap, and this one was not cheap. So, this has the M1. Uh-oh. You guys still with me? Little camera mishap there. That's exciting. So, this has the M113, fixing the camera still, motor. That's a 5-liter V8, and it has 2 spark plugs per cylinder, creating an extra expense, in my opinion, on spark plug changes. So last time I changed the spark plugs in this thing, 16 plugs later, and that's pretty annoying. Also 16 plug wires, also annoying. So they really just make it that much more expensive. Anyways, this is a grade 4.5 at auction in Japan. It has just around 97,000 original kilometers on it. And yeah, it has all the luxury you could ever want from over-engineered, ridiculously well-built and expensive vehicle. So, we have our leather interior, leather seats, beautiful shape. This has heated front seats and heated rear seats, which you know is an extra added bonus. We've got our power options on the sides here for controlling the headrest, up and down, and the back and the front, and all the other bells and whistles of that. It has 3 different locking differentials, because these were built as a very versatile off-road truck on the Mercedes military style chassis. However, most people who have them never take them off-road. I'm sure the few that you've seen driving around your city or wherever you are in the world, they're either driven by, you know, that trophy wife, the blonde trophy wife, or the drug dealer, the classic drug dealer car, or, you know, some sort of prince in like an Arabic nation or a sandy nation or something, you know, where there's lots of sand and oil. And so they like to drive Mercedes because, well, you know, it's a status symbol. And yeah, it is a status symbol. It means you've got too much money and and you don't care what gas prices are, and you don't care what the cost of maintenance are, and you just want to drive around in this bumbling, large, but not too large vehicle. Segway. One thing about these vehicles, while they are kind of large, they're actually pretty narrow. So they're kind of funny when you look at them, I find, from a distance or like kind of straight on. They kind of have, they're just really thin on the road. And so because of that, they're actually pretty easy to drive. The V8's got some nice pickup on it. It feels good, even with this thing that probably weighs like 5,000 pounds. It actually goes all right when you floor it. It's smooth on the road. Well, smooth-ish. Let's reiterate that. Smooth-ish, because it kind of has, I mean, it's got a truck suspension for the heavy vehicle it is, so you do feel a lot of the bumps. But for the most part, it's pretty smooth. Turning radius, not so great. Again, it is a massive, air quotes, massive truck. So the turning radius, yeah, it's not going to be that great, but really, you don't need to turn really sharp in this thing. What else I got to say about it? You know what? I've had this thing for a while now. I'm sure I'll have it for a continual while because no one's going to buy it, really. It takes like the select one person out of a million who actually wants to buy one of these. So I picked this one up. I'm just going to drive it. My wife's going to drive it until someone eventually buys it off us. If not, whatever. You know what? I mean, like I said, I've always had an attraction to these. I find them as an attractive vehicle. I like the looks, the square, boxy looks, the hard lines. You know what? I could daily drive this, no problem. Well, except for gas prices, that is a problem. So it really would only be a weekend warrior, which is fine. You know what? Going out with the family on a sunny day, it's all right. So back to the vehicle. What else is about these that are interesting? You know what? Honestly, there's not too much to say. It has the 3 locking diffs. It's got your center diff, your rear diff, and your front diff. I've never used those buttons. Do they work? I'm sure they do, but has anyone ever used them? Probably not. Like I said, these are pretty much stay on the road forever. Never go off-road with these things because this is too shiny. And also, if you notice when I walked around the outside, this thing has like a billion fog lights. So it's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got like 5 different fog lights with all these different switches down here for them. So if you really want to light the road up, this is the car for you. What else? It's got a sunroof. That's pretty cool. And yeah, this video was pointless as per usual, but hey, I got a video out. I'm going to try and bring a couple more videos to you guys. I know I've been slacking. I've been driving a lot of awesome cars, as I always do, and I've just been too lazy to bring the camera with me. So I'm going to really try to get some videos out for you guys, all right? Let's try for like maybe 1 a month. That's what I'm going to try for, okay? All right, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe button, hit like button, hit dislike button. Give me some negative comments, but whatever you want to do, I don't even care. Let's just drive some cars, import cars from Japan, and keep life good. All right, peace out.